Alright, this is Use a Night Wind, and this is just gonna be a quick summoners party. Basically on scam stones. I'm probably gonna make this number 2 for Summoner War Basics because I feel like I need to stress this a lot eventually when it comes to the again summoning rate for Summoner War is not very good. And for beginners, usually, you know, it's fine trying to do attempting on TOA, but don't make it a habit of TOA till you know you can actually get up to, or, let me see, that's a ringer, up to at least the first one, which is if you make it to the 30th round, you can get 1 MS. That's gonna take time for you to get there, but just clear up to the first 20 and see how far you can get. Keep your difficulty on normal, but just get to the first one, and that's the first one was 10 crystals. And that's a quick way to get 10 crystals, but like I said, you gotta have the monsters ready to go to do this. So I wouldn't suggest in the beginning to try to do anything with TOA, but I'm just saying this is just going over for everyone you play on TOA, you get um, one stone. But I'm gonna go on and show you why everybody gives the summoning stones the nickname of scam stones, because each week on those, something else is new. It has a different rotation for every time different monsters come up in rotation, and I know some people want to try to be able to do that, and you cannot take your friends on TOA. It's just you and your monsters by yourself. I will do one TOA piece at the end, just to show. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Scam stones. Okay, it's called exclusive summons, but we call them stones. And each week, like the current week, we got these monsters. Then next week, you'll have these monsters, and it goes on in a rotation over and over again. And it tells you the other locations where you can get summoning stones. You can get some in Kairos, Trial of Ascension, sometimes Guild Battle, if you are in a guild at the moment. Guild Shop have them, but it's pretty high. Magic Shop got them, but it's pretty high. Rift and World Boss. Gone on and do World Boss. Gone on and do that. Even if you don't have all the monsters and you can only be able to do it maybe once, do it, because usually sometimes you might get some. Rift of Worlds, that's only unless you done unlocked it already. If you haven't unlocked it yet, don't worry about it. You have to meet certain requirements to unlock that through scenario, so that's why I can't stress enough. Use your mentors, use your friends to help you get through scenario to bring up Rift uh, part. And that's where those dimensional crystals that you'll start seeing in your daily start to come in for the dimensional rift. Okay, here we go. Exclusive summons. Here we go. Okay, let's go on and see what we got. Make it painless as possible. Uh-oh, lightning, what we get, what we get? Okay, I got a JoJo. Um, JoJo is actually a fusion monster, which that's another thing you do need to start saving for eventually if you get these monsters. If you get the fusion hexagon and I'm trying to see, he is for Sig. Now that is one of the fusion monsters that you kind of want to get, but uh, you can either go on and get JoJo by getting the Fire Werewolf Awakening, Cassandra, Water Golem, and Wind Howl. But the thing is, this is for much later on. I would rather you do fusion later on because um, that's just something that just don't need to be done. Like I said, you kind of want to focus. If you had to do fusion, which would be the most easier one out of all the fusions, would be Beretta, which is fire, little dragon thingy. I forget what you call them. The fire cat May, Sharon, which is water sniper. She got that bow and arrow archer, water archer, and then Lucan, which is the little lizard type creature. I'm sorry, I'm not good and familiar with these names because, like I said, but I'm trying to can't stress enough that if you do start off with any fusion, it would be Beretta because she's to me, the easiest to do. The hardest one that's for most, everybody keep telling you to get Vermos. That's the one that's gonna be for the long haul. Eventually you do need to get him, but I would rather you not end up, you know, getting trying to get him off the forefront. That it's gonna take a while. Then of course Sig will be my third. Then Panda will be next. Then uh, Emperor, and then Paladin. Like not necessarily in that order, but definitely if get Beretta because she's also eventually a TOA monster for your team in TOA. So, but I'm gonna end up using him for actually Lucian, which is the Wind Joker. That is an eventual have. I mean, he ain't just he's kind of sort of squishy at times, but if you gonna only get him roomed up correctly and enough, he actually can take out an entire team. If you get his speed up enough and his attack up enough, he can take out a whole team in giants or dragons and help you along with that kind of team. So I'm saving that one to eventually finish up my other Lucian. Okay, let's continue. No. Mommy madness, no. And I do a crystal one. Don't waste your crystals. I just that I have some extra, but don't waste your crystals. Lightning. Let's see what we get. Okay. Actually, that's water brownie. That's actually good. It turns into Orion. And some people use this mon in their defense for stunning. So he's actually pretty good. I can finish skilling up my other one. Which also when I mean skilling up, I'm talking about um, the skills it takes to level up your. For every one monster that you do get, that's exactly the same exact monster. Um, the same exact monster you skilling up. Um, I wouldn't try to focus on this as much because this is something that's really, really super, super long haul. Also, I would just suggest you runing up, but eventually skilling will help. But rune up first. Alright, and that's it on this one. This is number 2 to the Summoner War Basics. I'm going to have another 3 coming out probably tomorrow. So it'll just be these 3 up for that time being on. And like I said, any other summoners got suggestions, put them down there. It'll be nice for beginners to know. This is User Nightwind. Catch you later.